What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Today, I want to let you know that I actually went out and actually bought, for those of you who are familiar with my GoPro, I've been buying a lot of stuff for it. I'm a huge GoPro lover. Amazon Prime Day, I bought myself, this case, 18 some odd dollars for that. I bought these little blue thumb screws that I got from I forgot who it was on Amazon, that I got from Street Smarts, again from Amazon. Basically, it's where I got the thumb screws along with the it's called a tool. Basically, it's just use it to take off your thumb screws off your GoPro if you tend to type, screw them onto your type. But today I'm going to talk about the tri-mount. I actually went and bought one. Now, when I first got it originally, it came with two mounts. It came with this and this. And basically, it's basically adapters that you can use to mount on a regular camera tripod. Well, if you don't have one, then you're gonna have to kind of makeshift with one. And I'm watching a lot of YouTube videos and whatnot, and how to do that, how to do this, and they're all pretty cool, but they require a lot of stuff to cut and do this. Until I found an excellent way of doing it. Now, if you have a suction mount, which if you haven't bought one, I would highly suggest getting one. They're very useful. You can notice that they come with the various mounts. The screws, the screws, this mount, and what I found was that, as you can see, I actually have it mounted on there pretty well, actually. And what it is that there's a piece right here in the center. This piece right here, that piece comes with the suction cup. And if you have a tripod mount and you don't want to use an extension or get like a screw and have it sticking straight up like on the mount, kind of how it shows you here and here, and you don't want to do it like this, then if you have the suction mount cup, then basically all you need is this middle piece again, which is right here, as you can see right there. I'll unscrew it actually. Let me see, hold on. Basically what you're going to do is take this, you're going to unscrew. This is a nut, this is a little bolt that you're going to use. It depends on if you can find these bolts or not. They're pretty small. Unfortunately, mine came with the little blue thumb things, which is kind of useful. Basically, you just unscrew this. Voila. This is the tripod. Again, this is the piece that you get along with this and this. These will not fit on this because they are more adapters for this. So if you don't have an adapter, or if you don't have a regular camera stick, then you're gonna have to find a DIY way of doing it. Hence, if you look on YouTube, there's tons of ways of doing it, but I found the easiest way to do it is to basically do it this way. Again, if you have the suction mount, you're gonna already have it. This piece right here, as you can see, this is part of the suction mount that will fit in your little case. If you have it doesn't really matter which GoPro you have, it's going to work with all of them. You have the housing case. You just basically take this, stick it into that, take your thumb screw, you're going to basically screw this into that, which we're going to have to make sure it's aligned. Take this, screw it into this, screw that into this, Although when I had this on here, it's actually a lot tighter than that, so we're going to have to make it just a little bit tighter so that it won't fall sideways or back and forth, basically. But this is a completely easy way of doing this without having to drill holes or kind of go out of your way to go to a hardware store and find pieces that you don't really need, because if you have GoPro accessories, then you're pretty much already going to have the pieces. You just kind of have to figure out a way of kind of jerry-rigging it. And as you can see, that's not going anywhere. Whoops, I accidentally turned on my GoPro. Turn that off. Now, take this piece. As you can see, this piece, slide it into that piece. Take this, your extra thumb screw, just basically kind of align it with that one. You screw it in. Oops, Siri. And you're going to screw that in all the way until it goes to the end. Again, it's still loose, so what you do is you just take the end of your other cap, you screw it on, voila. It's not going to move. You just got to tighten it a little. Once you got it tightened, as you can see, one piece. I found that it's the easiest way to do that. And you've already got the pieces. If you've already got a suction cup mount, then that's all you got to do is just use that piece I showed you, stick it on here, and that's it. You don't have to go out and Home Depot or someplace like that and then do a DIY. It's all right there. So that's my DIY solution for a tripod mount if you want to mount it without having to go through all this rigmaroles of DIYs and all that. Again, thanks for watching. This is Chris. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.